Is my boy crazy? Hell
Yeah,
no, that's funny. So
I didn't
I
ask
think
for
this one,
none of it.
I think it does have Wolfpack. So yeah, that does have Wolfpack's name on there. So let me put it in my background. Yes sir. How you doing, brother? He's over here BSing. He's playing,
Yeah.
doing things he ain't supposed to. He's over there doing stuff on the overlay. That's what I need. I need an overlay.
But
Overlays this one.
you know what I have learned?
Yes, sir.
You got to be smart. You got to know what the hell's going on. You just can't
Yeah.
sit back and just you got to know what the hell's going on.
Yep. And,
I
and
didn't know.
that's one of the
I
reasons why
didn't
I'm
know.
doing this show on Thursday. It's because a lot of people just don't know. A lot of people
But
don't know nothing, man.
here's the thing about that, man. You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah. And I got, well, I don't know. I've done like, I'm on 24 hours. I was on 24 hours like straight researching, like ripping TOS word by word, phrase by phrase apart. Because a lot of people don't know that either.
Yeah.
The phrasings of the word, how they are set in a sentence. When it comes to legal shit, it's a different language.
Mm-hmm.
Completely. Like, a lot of people don't know the and or situation. They don't know that. You go to the car lot and you do a sign on the car and you put and, that's one type of contract. But if you go or, that's a total different type of contract.
Yeah.
Let's go with or starting first. Or means either or can take away from it and nobody's going to get in trouble. You take it in and is going to make it where, yo, both of us have to be there at an agreement. That's
Right.
the difference in the wording. And that's why I took TOS completely apart, bro. Broke it down, analyzed it, and figured out everything that was misunderstood and wrong that people say. And like I said, it's gonna pop off. I hope the information, everything's good. It's all factual sources from the actual website. So they don't know, they'll never know. They don't read it, they'll never know. And I'm not doing it for those who are lazy or anything. This is just because I took the time to read the shit. I might as well make something of it. And we're right.
Yeah.
And
But it still applies. It still applies, regardless.
Yep. To everything.
Just like all this, I signed off. Just like all the I signed off on these lease agreements. You know, you might not like it, but this is what we're going to do and what we're not going to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, there's the Gospel Bob. They just posted it, so they're restreaming. So the it's gonna come in. They're crazy over there.
A little bit.
Yeah. So you'll be able to have some entertainment, dog. You'll be able to have some entertainment. Bro, you are again another, like I said, you will. I think you guys are good people that I will keep in my circle. And what you guys do for these channels are amazing, brother. Are amazing. Because you don't have to. You don't have to. Right? You don't have to do it. You can sit there like everybody else in the world and just watch.
Well, it's like I said, you know, it entertains me.
The fact that that is something you love, I can appreciate it. That's why I said I greatly appreciate you. The chaos you cause in every room, it's warranted.
I pay to play.
Yes, that's what I say.
I'm not a moocher. I'm not a moocher, and CT knows that.
I'm not a moocher.
I hit your panel. I hit your chat, brother. I know what you're doing. You streaming 8, 7, 9 hours. I'm gonna pay you, buddy.
Yeah, you're amazing. Whatever. Like I said, people like you are amazing, and I personally appreciate it. I personally appreciate it.
It's business, man. It's fucking business. It's business.
I'm building my portfolio up again. Just saying. I'm building it up. I got to. Too many times I've crashed and everything went out the window and I lost it all. I found it all,
Yeah.
y'all. I'm telling you, I have found it.
Mhm.
My direction is changing. So, it's gonna be great. Now, who's to say that I don't go on somebody else's channel and they allow it for me to act up? I'll go act up over there. I love that. I'll be like, what? I can cut loose here.
Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you that. If you're
Yeah.
a content creator, you got to pass. If
Yeah.
you're creating content, you're safe, man.
Okay. Okay. Good. 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 Well,
Yeah.
I hope I get. I hope I'm completing the safe zone here and there. Sometimes I hope. I'll get
Yeah.
there. Everybody, if you guys are coming in, I greatly appreciate it. Gospel of Bob, I appreciate the restream. Shout out to my brother Skywalker. Shout out to Wolfpack in the moderation channel. Shout out to the people who are watching. Thank you. Chat, once again, I say it every time. You guys are the goats, the kings, gods, and the queens. Let's keep it up.
Keep it going.
Keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. I can't say keep it up. I get to keep going. Hold, pause. I refrain from that statement. Check my brain.
Oh.
It's good. And if it does, you gotta watch out. All these times you're in the window and somebody will just slap you back with like, ooh, now we gonna throw, homophobic slurs at you and things like, come
Uh-oh.
on, man, that's crazy. I love it. I love it. I love it. You slip up one time, say the wrong thing, they clown you for hours. It's fun.
What a
I'm
mess.
one that. Go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead.
I'm just kind
Right. Anytime I see you
I'm
in the room, bro, I'm gonna put in the chat. Go ahead, Ryan.
just kind of teeter tottering off what you say right now. God damn it.
The shit comes out of my mouth, bro. I gotta be careful. I'm learning this, and that doesn't have anything to do with TOS. That just I
Yeah.
learn what I say. Oh man, I'm not used to it because out here on the streets is different, Ryan. Right? If I were to see you in person, I could cut up what you say things. You wouldn't hold that against me. Damn, the street world is vicious, bro.
Oh, Lord.
Beast. You guys are beasts. I love it.
Allegedly. So.
We're gonna be having some fun, y'all. You guys bring your friends over, bring your family over.
I ain't got no
Right now
friends here.
we got Ryan Bardwell right up on the scene,
Ain't no
enjoying his
friends.
time. He's a
Ain't no
homie. There's a difference. He's a homie. So he's my
Uh-oh.
homie. Hey, what's up, Holmes?
Free.
Chale. Anyways, but yeah, come on in, people. Enjoy. I think we've already put the link out. I think I also have it on my YouTube pin. I don't know if anybody's pinned it on the Gospel of Bob's YouTube. Y'all go ahead and pin it up there if possible. If you guys want to come in and enjoy the last few nights of ruckus and hell and all that over here, after this week, we have order. We have control. We will be having moments for this. Mexican Einstein's Continental. Just like in the movie, they check themselves at the door. Ammunition, weapons, checked at the door. At this Continental, your feelings get checked at the door. Panel to panel, around the world. You got to ash it out. Come to the hotel. Just saying, Continental. Where grievances are taken care of. And when you leave out of here, there's understanding. Enjoy. That's my basis for it, dog. Just like that. See? It's going to be a segment. I land. That is going to be a segment. I think that's going to be good there. And then I got other things. I definitely want to pursue this portion as well, Ryan, that I'm going to start producing on this. And I'm going to try to do clean AI content for a few goals. I may also start something that is more kid friendly as well. So that way they can do, because I think is it
Oh.
Badass? Who's the one that has the little daughter who's doing YouTube. I think that's Badass. Yeah. So Badass, the daughter, if I'm not mistaken, was young when she started with it, but he says she's a beast. Like, I think it's Badass. I'm not gonna say no names. Let me just say someone that I know here on the panel has a child,
Yeah.
and this child has been producing AI content and stuff lately. And he said she is good. No, I know exactly who it was. I'll give it to the credit to Epoxy Magic. That's who it is. That's who told me that she's been using it and she's like super beast. And you know what I told him, Ryan? I said I wouldn't mind getting a lesson, having an actual tutorial, being taught by her as a child, knowing more than me on that stuff. Why not? I'm not scared of that. I'm not scared to learn from a child. As long as it's correct, they're teaching things right. The teaching me how to do AI and learning that, from someone who's younger than me, bro, that blow my mind away. Like, how did you know how to do that? And my brain didn't comprehend that first. I'm stupid. That's the way I would look at that person or that child or that creator, that content creator. I would look at them like, damn, I'm that dumb. I made a comment the other day. I think I was on here. No, I might have been talking to a friend. Yeah, I thought I was talking to a friend. And I said, you know what? If this little dude Brandon on the internet can figure out OBS, I can too. Because OBS is complicated. But Brandon, that kid, he knows how to work it. He knows how to work the whole system. I'm like, hey, I guess I gotta learn fast, bro. So I'm gonna stand up real quick. I gotta get a drink real quick, Ryan. But I'm still here. I can hear everything you say.
Yeah.
I'm not muting nobody or nothing like that.
I just
Everybody, come on
outside.
up.
It's raining like hell, man. It's raining.
You must
We got
not
a
live that far
hailstorm.
from me, bro.
We got
You
a
must not live
hailstorm
that
on the
far
way.
because it's storming here. Like daylight,
Oh
and
man.
it's pouring outside.
Yeah, it's crazy. Uh-oh.
It's weird we're having rain at the same time in different locations. That is weird. That is crazy.
Well, it's a whole system. I looked at it a while ago. Yeah, it's a big
Okay,
system
okay.
between Texas
It's
and Florida. Yeah, it's
yeah,
it's.
we're getting the outer bands of it right now, so
Oh yeah,
probably more to come.
I like it. And the hell it cooled off too, and the humidity dropped. So
Yes.
yeah, man, it's
Unfortunately, here in
muggy.
Florida, as soon as the water goes away and the sun comes back out, man, it's so hot. It's
That's
so hot.
horrible. That salt water. Son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
And you feel
Ain't
it
nobody
everywhere
having
too,
that.
bro.
Ain't nobody having that.
I can't work in it sometimes, but I still push
Oh
through. I
no,
just drink more
no,
water.
no. I just go home.
Let's go. Oh. See, I'm so close I can just jump in the water. That's the thing. The rivers, the ocean's like less than 3 miles from the house, so I'm good. I go down there, but it's that hot. I can make it to the beach on my bike. I love that. No paid parking. Lock up my bike, and then I run into the water. And I missed this past Saturday,
That's crazy.
so I had a lot of things going on. Evidently, I guess the internet needed my attention, and I gave it to him. I like it. Say. Oh. Oh man, shit, it's crazy. Oh man, yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna be hungry here. There it goes. If it goes through the night like this, and my brother's feed comes on and stuff, I'm probably gonna go to sleep feeling so good with that rain up there, man. That's one of the things I love the most. The sounds of rain when you're sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Magic glasses. Magic glasses. What do they do? Disappear, Wolfpack? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Let me see if I can pull up anything interesting right now. Let's see if we can pull up that cell and see how bad it actually is, which I believe you a whole bunch. But let's see. Pull you over here. That Mr. Wolfgang. Wolfpack. I don't know why I keep on saying Wolfgang. I don't even know Wolfgang. Wolfpack, that is your family, dog. That's the family in the background. Let's see whether too many R's. There you go. No. Where's R's? No, not that. Not that. I don't want to do Facebook. Anything Facebook. Get away from Facebook. Facebook is not trusted. I cannot pull up something on Facebook because I know Facebook there will be bad. So I will never, if you send me something that's a link, people, and it has Facebook on it, I will not pull it up. Just letting you know. Because that's one of the few places, that's one of the biggest places that I do not trust. You'd be watching a video and all of a sudden a cornball come in it. It's like, there you go. I don't like that. I have to roll up. Scroll. I hate that shit. Probably should DM the meaning of that. Oh, I got you, homie. Uh-oh. Almighty Skywalker has come in. Are you coming up to the stage, sir? You got keys. You got responsibility. You can come up if you want. If not, I'm leaving you in the bed.
You already know I won't be on till
Mute his ass. I did not know. I was thinking he was moving slow, Ryan. I thought he was moving slow.
No.
My brother, he's down in the backstage. I thought he was just moving slow because he's not feeling right. Let me see, what did it say? Brandon can figure it out. He's on the damn con. Already coming in with it. That is true, Con. Thank you, Con Shonery. How are you doing? Yes, sir. No, that's funny. That's funny as hell right there. If Brandon, he's on the spectrum. And I gotta be able to learn it. The only things I'm gonna learn is the layers behind there. That's behind like the scene here. That's what I'm having problems with. Ryan said he is listening right now, everybody. We are good.
Mhm.
We are having fun. Oh, there was a slide. That was a slide I was going to show y'all too. Let me see.
I'm fixing to roll
Video.
here in a second, dude. I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
roll.
That's fine.
I'm just saying, I gotta roll.
Yes, sir. That's fine. I understand. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you for letting me up, man.
Yeah, hold on one second, Ryan. Hold on one second. Don't go nowhere yet. Here, you got the stage for a second, brother. Tell the world what you want to tell them. Pure silence. All right, Ryan. You be safe, brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Everybody, like, subscribe, share, donate to Next in the Einstein, if you would, like I do. So, thank you.
Thank you, sir. You have a blessed day.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm slow and low go. Let me get this up here. I did have it. Let me see. Where's it at? Did it come up here? Nope. It did not. Let me pull the screen up. That is this, and just a little.
Policy Stack comprises different systems that create different outcomes. These include terms of service, community guidelines, advertiser-friendly guidelines, copyright enforcement, and the YouTube Partner Program. It's a myth that one bad word gets you banned. The reality is that
I'm pulling that down before you guys hear the stopping. You guys gotta wait till Thursday. That was a teaser. Gotcha. Everybody, I'm gonna drop the link again. So you guys, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome to come up. We're gonna be having some fun, enjoying times. There are going to be new rules set after Thursday. We're just testing them out right now. And we'll go from there. We got Wolfpack in the back moderating. We have the famous Mr. Conchanery. You got a feeling. Hold on. Is it check what feeling? Brandon. Huh? I'm lost. Be safe. You got a feeling. You got a family of Sasquatches behind you. That's not Sasquatches, man. Okay, let me show you. Hold on. I made this for Mr. Wolfpack. That's Mr. Wolfpack, his Wolfpack family. See? Wolf. Oh, let me take that one down there. Let me see. So I can't put this out. Okay. Gotcha. Oh my God, Wolfpack. You're funny, bro. You're funny, Wolfpack. You're funny. I don't even have to know the song, Wolfpack, and I know exactly what you're talking about, brother. I know exactly what you're talking about. Let me get in here. I'm gonna change my background real quick. Visual effects. Let's go with. We are gonna be going here. This is me. This is me, wild and free. Yes. Okay, let's go with it. Who is in the background? Nobody. Hello. Fish, how you doing? How's everything going, y'all? We're here. We had a good little hour a second ago. Hold on 1 second. People, do 1 second. We just got a link that I have to pull up, and we're gonna pull it up and find out what's up. Oh, this is the debate. Tucker flipped the argument on Mr. Wonderful. Let me look that up real quick, y'all. Let me look that up. Move that to another window. Where's it at? Was that add duplicate, send tab to your device? No, I don't want that. Close other tabs. No, I don't want to close other tabs. There, I just do it that way. I just pull the freaking tab. Okay, Tucker. What was the message? The thing. Flip the argument. I'm trying to pull this up, people. Just give me 1 second. There it is. It's a YouTube. So we are good to go. Yeah. Pause that. Go to full screen. Now we will go on ahead and test and add this in. So my brother just sent me this. It's talking about some things. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing? Joe Cool in the house. Joe Cool, what's up, homie? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and play this. This screen, my bad. And
but I haven't experienced it. I've never seen a controversy like this. I've never seen attacks like this. I know you have, but I haven't experienced it. And I'm hiring.
Well, I mean, if you take money from taxpayers, you should expect them to weigh in too and take their complaints seriously and not just dismiss them as agents of
you're
China.
right, but
taking the money away from taxpayers, and he's crying about it. Well, I'm taking from that little short section. Let's continue. Let's see what's being said, because I'm not sure. This is a reaction for me, but I haven't seen the video yet. So let's start. It should be clean. So, we're talking about CBS here, ABC or whatever, CBS, yeah, the eyeball.
This has been
All
going
CNN.
on. Incentives state by state in every sector happen, even in real
Not
estate.
incentives. It's a forced transfer of wealth from taxpayers to people who are richer than taxpayers. So, like,
No, they're not.
Of course, they have
you get a tax break to create 2,000 jobs, and the taxpayer wouldn't do it if it wasn't the long-term outcome.
The taxpayer has no choice. The taxpayer has no
have a choice. They could say no.
No, wow. Okay, how does this man think? You know what it is? He's got money. He's got money, and he doesn't care about you and I. How does he think the taxpayers don't have to cover this? They got a choice. Where has any of us being taxed ever been a choice? We voted in? Yeah, we have to vote it in because you're taxing us for something else. So we want to reduce that tax. And in order for you to reduce that tax, we have to vote on another tax that you want to put on us. What the hell is he talking about? Come on now. This guy's a fool. That's why I don't watch, his shows. Just don't. When they come through my feeds and stuff, I just pass on them.
Oh, that's not what happened.
Well, they tried to say no to this data center and they got laughed at. And then the governor, Spencer Cox of Utah, who really is a kind of living symbol of our ruling class, said that the state has an obligation to do this. And basically, as you were doing, waved away concerns as like foreign propaganda, when I think they're probably non-crazy people who live in Utah are like, why is this good for me? Why should I pay for this?
It's fair. It's fair. All this is fair. How about we forget the data center and just talk about the power for a second? Because there aren't going to be any data centers in America unless we build power generation. Do you have the same visceral reaction to power generation as you do to data centers?
Inversely, I think we need more electricity in the United States. And I think
that's what I'm talking about.
Speaking of agents of China.
Yeah, he's right. We do need more power in the United States. There's days that power is an issue. There's days that even having your signal on your phone in certain areas, you having issues. We shouldn't be having those issues here in America. Why are we having those issues is a good question. Let's continue.
And in fact, if you're looking for agents of China, it's the people who told you that you could live without fossil fuels, that babies wouldn't die without fossil fuels. Babies will die without fossil fuel. Civilization will collapse without fossil fuel. And that right there is the foreign op telling us that, people are causing global climate change. People are not causing global climate.
Oh, man, that's a tough subject for me. I'm going to let y'all know because I feel a little bit different as far as the fossil fuels. If anybody wants to pick my brain on that one day, it's a very interesting conversation I've had in my head many times. Let me put it that way, inside my brain. And it makes a lot of sense, but that's another day, another dollar. We're talking about this right now.
Climate change substantially. We're having global climate change as we always have, but to blame it on natural gas is just a flat out lie, and a lot of rich Americans fell for that. So no, I'm strongly for energy. I'm just very concerned about replacing people, their purpose for living, which is to create, with machines. That seems like hell to me, literally hell. So I think it's fair to ask, like, how is this not hell? And no one has been able to answer it.
Yeah, I think trying to stop advancement of technology.
There we go. Do we really want that technology? do we really want the actual robots taking over our positions? It's okay if we control the robots, I think. But as far as robots controlling what we do, I can't see that. That's where a very iffy subject for me is about AI. AI is a new thing. It's gonna, expand further than what most people think it is, and a lot faster than what most people think it is, due to the fact of what they're fixing to talk about now. So AI imaging, AI, the things we do nowadays is always going to affect everything in the future. So just watch. I think I know where they're going with it as far as
With
information.
the uncertainty it brings has always been a dilemma in capitalism and in America. And it's a fair comment.
But how
And-
is this capitalism? If taxpayers are paying for some of it, how is that capitalism? That seems.
Oh, I think that's no different than building an apartment building downtown in Austin. You can get incentives for that too, and that's just part of how it works. You can
But
debate
how is
that.
How is that capitalism?
Yeah, what is he talking about? This is a subject that's kind of iffy for me. It's bad that the capitalism, socialism. I know enough to get myself in trouble, but I don't know enough that I want to learn more. I understand it. Socialism, everything is given by, for free. Capitalism, they just want to pay you everything, make you pay for everything. It's two opposite ends of the stick, and it's confusing sometimes. So that's why I tried to stay out of it, but here we go.
How is that free market? If politicians are handing you other people's money to do it, how is that capitalism?
People keep asking, how do we actually get an AI agent on
I gotta not. I can't
First,
believe you
I
add
wanna
to
do what
it.
you need.
I gotta take
We're
that
creating
off.
an agent and naming him Tony. Now let's give him context. I'm giving Tony access.
Sorry about that. I gotta get right with it.
Which I think was genius because it couldn't have even thought that far ahead, was the idea of competition between states. Why is there an exodus out of New York City to Miami, where I live? Why are people leaving New Jersey and Massachusetts and moving into my building? Nobody in my building is from Florida. They're all from other states.
I understand.
And all of these people moving, why? Because they're reaching retirement age, and the environment in these other states is not conducive to their lifestyle when they're
But I
being
think
taxed.
you're making my point for me. You just listed states that use a higher percentage of taxpayer dollars for private industry, and people are leaving those states, Illinois.
Wait a second, New York does
California.
not.
He just flipped the script on that dude. So nasty right there, y'all. That is why Tucker's good. I'm gonna tell you this right now. No, nobody is from Florida. Hey. Florida born, Florida raised. Just saying. Nobody is from Florida. Yes, there are people actually from Florida. If you're talking about ethnicities, I don't know that. Fish, there's people who come from Florida. So, but yeah, he just flipped the script on him. Have you just seen that? And the guy really did mention it. Listen to what he said. He literally said that people are leaving these states. And every state that he mentioned is proven that they are taking taxpayers' money and flipping it as they want. Let's go. Yeah, he's trolling. He's trolling right now. He trolled his ass hard.
New York.
New York is an inefficiently run.
It may be inefficient, but the principle that politicians can take the public's money and hand it to their friends in business, that's a longstanding practice in New York, California, and Illinois, and relatively uncommon in Florida. So people are moving to the free market state, but you're now saying that actually the beauty of capitalism is that politicians hand other people's money to their friends? That doesn't.
No,
that's
I'm not
the
saying
opposite
that.
of capitalism.
I'm saying that that is incorrect. I didn't say that. I said
Okay.
what makes capitalism work is competition. And it does work, and it has worked for hundreds of years. And so the concept, you may not like the policy of giving incentives for manufacturers and real estate. You may not like it, and I understand you don't, but you don't have to do it. A state can stop doing it, and then for a while, maybe they'll be less competitive in terms of getting new projects. I didn't make those rules up. I'm a football player on the field of capitalism. I have
I get
to
it.
play by
I get
the
it.
rules.
I get it. No, I get it. And I'm not attacking you for it. I'm just wondering, pausing and asking, are we doing the right thing, even if we've been doing it the same way for a long time? Do you, I'll ask just one final question. I'll stop torturing you, but do you see how other people,
That man straight up said, I'll ask one more question. One more question and stop torturing you. He's good. He's good. I love it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep
find
going.
it unfair that one of the richest people in America, you, in league with the biggest companies in America, Amazon, Microsoft, et cetera, the ones you listed, that the richest people in our society would be taking money from people much poorer than them? That seems very unfair.
You know, Tucker, I'll speak for myself on this. I'm not motivated by money anymore. That is not why I get up and work 18 hours a day. I want to build something incredible. I want my legacy for my children to be something that they're honored by.
Right.
I want to compete against the Chinese. I don't like the Chinese government, in case anybody has noticed that over the last 5 years. I don't like how they treat their people. I don't like how they treat me in business. I simply don't like them. What's motivating me now with all of this barrage, this firestorm, which I understand you've experienced in the past, is I want to beat them in AI. I don't want them controlling the most advanced models.
So as he said it, he doesn't really care about anything that has to do with you or I. He is okay coming to work 18 hours a day because he ain't in it for the money factor. Is this the bullshit he's talking about? Because I don't understand where the money factor doesn't fall in his line of realm. I don't understand where he's not comprehending that he's made his money. Yeah, you don't have to wake up in the morning to make money if you don't want to. But it's just what you want to do every day and go to work. You're rich. What are you talking about? I don't understand what the hell's going on. What's his name right here? He literally just said, watch.
Now, with all of this barrage, this firestorm, which I understand you've experienced in the past, is I want to beat them in AI. I don't want
Let me
them
go back just a little
controlling
more.
the most advanced models. Where I noticed that over the last 5 years. I don't like how they treat their people. I don't like how they treat me in business. I simply don't like them. What's motivating me now with all of this barrage, this firestorm, which I understand you've.
What did he just say? He just said it. I know he did.
Is I want to beat them in AI. I don't want them controlling the most advanced models. Wherever that's taking us, because you bring up great points about
Fair.
You know, Tucker, I'll speak for myself.
Right here.
on this.
Right here it is.
I'm not motivated by money anymore. That is not why I get up and work 18 hours.
He's not motivated by money. He's not motivated by money. Hey, I'm gonna say it just like this. This is like the Dave Chappelle thing we came up and found out the other day. Everybody's in shock. But this guy ain't shocked to say it. It's the problem. He's made enough money off our backs, selling us, doing things the way they do, monopolizing on the situations at hand, taking money from poor people. And he's okay with these people taking your taxes, your money, and giving it to his homie who's already rich over here, who don't need the money. Come on, bro. This guy's on some straight bullshit level. And this is, once again, personally, one of the reasons why I don't like Mr. Wonderful. Greedy, stingy, and he doesn't care about me and you. The people that he does the Shark Tank thing with, he doesn't care about them making money. why he gives such a big percentage out that he wants from their company. He's always the highest one with the bid as far as the most that he'll take from the company that's building. So yeah, he's not worried about it. He's just the bullshit. He's gonna talk to him about himself. And let me just explain it for myself. I don't need y'all's money. I already got y'all's money. What the fuck if I give body off? Come on, bro. It's a BS. He's just, yeah. Keep on. Let's go. Let's go. Before I get into my feelings.
I want to build something incredible. I want my legacy for my children to be something.
Right there. That's the part I like the best. You're gonna build a destroyed legacy for your generational wealth to the people, or to your family, actually, is what you're gonna do right there. And the people ain't gonna want to buy your stuff, ain't gonna want to spend money into your things when they find out the truth. It'll come out though. Watch. Let's go. Let's continue.
That they're honored by.
Right.
I want to compete against the Chinese. I don't like the Chinese government, in case anybody has noticed that over the last 5 years. I don't like how they treat their people. I don't like how they treat me in business. I simply don't like them. What's motivating me now with all of this barrage, this firestorm, which I understand you've experienced in the past, is I want to beat them in AI. I don't want them controlling the most advanced models, wherever that's taking us, because you bring up great points about the unknown in jobs and everything else. But I want to be part of the team that makes sure our way of life in North America remains the same for my children. I don't get.
I'm gonna pause them right there. Because I hear about to say something probably and gonna probably offend me. And yet he ain't worried about you and I. He is exactly not worried about AI from you and I. He has said it 2 to 3 times in his little rant. He is worried about his family, his generational wealth, his. I'm so tired of hearing the me. That's what this guy sounds. He's a me, I guy. Me, I guy. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on. Me, I guy. Me, I, me, I guy. Okay? That's what he is. I'm gonna make a thumbnail about this guy. I'm gonna make a clean cut thumbnail about this guy and call him the me, I guy. I don't care about the people I want to build up. I don't care about the people underneath and the taxes that are being taken away from them and given to my buddies. I'm okay with that. Yeah, and that's true right here. He's motivated by getting the best deals and making the most profit just for bragging rights, not for necessities. You're right. And here we go. China are not boundaries by any international laws. China is not bound by any international laws. They have been stealing the intellectual property of the West with impunities for ages without consequences. Not only that, but hold up. This is where he's messing up. This is where Mr. Wonderful, I think, is messing up on his ideology of talk, is the fact that he doesn't understand they've already taken over AI. The Chinese have robots that can choreograph a dance, can do military ops, and you're talking about you want to beat China against the AI? Sir, TikTok started AI, you dumbass. TikTok is the origination of where China gathered our information, so they say. I'm going to put that in quotations because I'm not sure. I'm not going to preach out no rhetoric on that, no bullshit, because that's what I heard, okay? That's why TikTok was such a big deal, because China's stealing our information. China's stealing everything. You don't think that all these platforms that are all out here who've got people's faces, it doesn't take just but a second to flip on a switch of AI and say, recognize these? I do it on a daily. Look here. We're just gonna take it for a break for a second from that, and we're gonna look at this. We're gonna look at Latte Bob. We got Latte Bob, peppermint mocha latte. Okay, this is the man who don't have pink hair. He doesn't work at, I don't even like to say the name, whatever that place is, Mocha Latte Land. You know, this is a guy who is this. I'll show you in just a second. Oh, hell no. I didn't delete that out, did I? Did I move it? Oh, hell no. I actually moved it, Bob. I got to get it back. Damn, I can't even do what I wanted to do with it. I was going to put the white Bob out there. I was going to put the white Bob out there, you know, all over the place. You know, then we got Thug Bob. That's Miss Lena. Oh, it ain't Lena. Was it Lena? No, it's not Lena. It was, yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Bob's Thug photo right here. You know, I got Bob the Aviator. Captain Saberho right here. This is Bob, Captain Saberho. He got the flight. Bring him back and forth. See? Then we got, I'm going to say the best one for last because it's the best one. It's the best one. You know, Bob. You know, I took here, Skywalker made him Ninja Turtle Michelangelo. Ms. Nazes, I made her Goku, Super Saiyan. You know, of course, Bob's a pile of shit. Always, you know, it happens, you know. And you know, one of the most famous ones, you know, the Bob Father, you know. This is all AI things I took off of a photo from somebody off the internet. And this moron thinks that he is going to be able to beat China in the AI war. Stupid. Let's continue to hear his rhetoric because you know, he's starting to piss me off too. Let's go with it.
I don't give a shit about money anymore. I don't need any more money. I've already been very successful. Remains the same for my children. I
Repeat
don't
that.
give a shit about money anymore. I don't need any more money. I've already been very.
Someone clip that. Someone clip that shit for his ass. Send it to him. Send it to him. Tell him you don't care. You don't care. And then have him send the part earlier where he said, "Yeah, I'm okay with my friends taking your money as far as taxes." Yeah, because it's about you. Let's go with it.
Very successful. I'm very lucky, but I'm not finished. I'm very motivated to win. And if people want to compete with me, I want that. If they don't think my motivation is to beat the Chinese, they're wrong. I am going to beat them. These data centers, they're going to be this shining example of how you do this sustainably. I am going to beat them. I am going to show. If they don't think my motivation is to beat the Chinese, they're wrong. I am going to beat them. I beat the Chinese, they're wrong. I am going to beat them. Beat the Chinese, they're wrong. I am going to beat them. Beat the Chinese, they're wrong. I am going to beat them.
Yeah, beat them off when they put you on your knees, son. This fool crazy. This fool is crazy. I just wanted to hear him say he wanted to beat off the Chinese for a minute. Ha! Ha! That is funny. He wanted to beat him. I want to beat him. I want to beat him. I'm going to make a song off of that clip right there just for him. Mr. Wonderful, beat the meat. I mean, I didn't say that. Beat Chinese. That's what you can do. Beat Chinese. You just want to beat them. Beat them, beat them, beat them. This cat's a fool, bro. I cannot. He is talking out his ass, ladies and gentlemen. Out his ass. All his motivation is not to beat the Chinese, is to be one. Oh, you're right, Skywalker. You're right. You are right. It sounds right. He sounds like he wants to be one. He wants to be just like him. Crooked, low labor, paying out, steal your money, get you started in a business, take 60%, you get 40. I think it should be the other way around. I don't care how much profit you put in it. If you're sinking profits in there, you know, that's you. You don't get to own more because you sink more in. That made no sense. Especially if it's their idea. Now you're stealing the sweat, earned, you know, hard work that they have accomplished. You didn't do shit. Listen, Mr. Wonderful. You didn't do shit. You sat up there and gave him peckings of an offer for them to become like you. You're not worried about money. It's not about the money for you. Then, Mr. Wonderful, I have a challenge for you, sir. Take that and take the least amount. Take 2.5% of anybody's earnings on those shows where you build them up and, Shark Tank. Take the lowest. Everybody's going to give them 5%. Take 1%. You ain't worried about the money? As a matter of fact, hey, fund it. Be a private funder for the people. No, nobody has to know you even involved. But no, it's all about a dollar, sir. You, sir, greedy, stingy, and nasty. Here we go. Let's continue. He's about to make me mad. Seriously. He really is.
I am going to show them these data centers. They're going to be this shining example of how you do this sustainably, because I'm the only guy that is graduated out of environmental studies and builds data centers. No one else on earth has done that.
Do you
I
think?
get
Well,
the freaking
I
joke.
love the idea.
Oh, so hold up. Here we go, Mr. Godfather of data centers. Oh my gosh, we got another Data Mac is what I'm gonna call this one. This is Data Mac. This is Data Mac boy right here. Listen to him. He wrote the school book. He wrote the book. He wrote the pages. He built the algorithm. Come on, bro. Dubai's got way more richer people than you that did way less, bro. You just struggled to get there the way you did. Easy. I can't say nothing. I don't know what to say about this guy. The more I hear about this, it's a joke.
Yeah, I'm for America above all. Do you think that Microsoft and Amazon and Google will do a good job preserving the American way of life? Are they substantially superior morally to the Chinese government? Do you think that? Those are your tenets?
Yes, I do. And in fact, I deal
Tell
with
me
them.
how. Tell me how
I'll
is
tell you-
how is
I'll tell you
Google?
why.
Yeah.
I was talking with the guy yesterday that does is doing the build outs all around the world for Google's data centers. They are on incredible sustainable mission. They are looking at every technology to reduce their power sources.
Damn it.
You know, we were talking about the
Sorry about that, y'all. I'm
for
getting
traditional
used to
power
this.
sources, and you know, we were talking about the campus in
Imagine being able to build anything.
That's why I keep it down here, damn it. I have to wait for the ad to go through. Skip, pause, restart. I do it again. There it goes. I'll do it again. There we go. I got it right now. I'm slow.
advanced thinking on the use of battery, wind, and solar in Utah. They have some very advanced thinking on the use of battery, wind, and solar. And so they want to do that. Why? Because their customers want that.
But wait a
This
second.
guy
China
is-
leads the United States in battery, wind, and solar in development of those technologies. and
Yeah,
production
yeah,
of those
that's
technologies.
such
as
a
you
great. It's a great story, but not in data centers. They don't. They're
Okay, but I'm
powering.
just
their,
no, but
Tucker just told him facts, and they need to say no. We're talking about data centers. You idiot! Data centers need power too. Jesus Christ! I swear he's.
but hold
done.
on, jumping around a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to ask. Okay, so you say you want to preserve the American way of life. That's why you're building this. My question was, okay, well, your tenants are these big companies that are not really American companies; they're publicly traded companies that are owned by the sovereign wealth funds of tons of countries around the world. In what sense are they American companies? In what sense do they have American values? Was my
because
question.
they operate under the laws and are headquartered in the United States of America under the regulations. The only reason that Google can raise as much capital as it does from the sovereign wealth. Now you're coming into my space. I'm an indexer for sovereign wealth. The only reason 52 cents of every dollar comes.
Did y'all hear that? He's an indexer, data gatherer, already, and in the words of his own mouth, out the words, in the word out of his own mouth. He just said it. That's all he caring about right now, and that's what the subject sounds like it's going to. Let's continue.
To America is the transparency of our laws and the appellate system and our
Right.
banking system
Exactly.
and the
Copyright.
regulated.
Right.
And,
exactly.
and so that's why you find the largest tech companies on earth housed in America, because the regulatory environment and the actual regulatory environment in the context of the globe is the most advanced on earth. So
Get it.
you may hate the SEC, you may not like, regulations, but in fact, it gives an infrastructure where most capital comes here. That's what happens because the outcomes. Why does France have no Microsoft? Why does Germany not have one? What happened to, the European countries? They and Britain. They don't have any of this tech because they regulated it out of their society. We don't want to change that. We want the innovation here, not the regulation necessarily. But
I strongly agree, except to the extent the regulation protects the public.
It's about.
Man, this guy is so full of BS. That's the first thought that came to my head when he said that. Listen to what he just said, people. Listen to exactly what he just said.
Not the regulation necessarily, but
not the regulations. He wants to be able to take whatever he can from you legally without the freaking regulations. See, he wants to take our freedoms, the rights, and everything that has to do with collecting data and have no regulations. Wow. Mr. Wonderful.
I strongly agree, except to the extent the regulation protects the public.
It's a balance. That's why we trust the government. Although a lot of people don't like them. We say, look, at the end of the day, the great example that we could use that you both know, I don't think crypto is going to work until they pass the bill about crypto. They got to finish this Infrastructure Act so that finally crypto can find its place inside of the 11 sectors of our economy. I'm not investing in crypto until they get that friggin' thing through the House.
May I ask, okay, so just to your second point about the American dream, there was opportunity, I think, the ability to be judged on your actions, on your behavior, on your character, to be treated equally. And there was also freedom. And so I think many people have deep concerns about AI's effect on freedom. And you said yourself, the purpose of AI is in part surveillance. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. We hope you'll subscribe to it. And by the way, you can hit the little bell on there and get notifications every time we produce a video. We hope you'll do that also.
All right, everybody. Discussion time. Discussion time. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about what you guys just witnessed with Mr. Wonderful blatantly saying, one, he's not in it for the money. He's not in it for the money. He's not in it for the money. He wants to make sure, right? Everybody knows he's not in it for the money. But in every part of the sentence that I heard, it was, I need to get it for my family's generational wealth. I need to have it so that I can create more things for my kids. This is crazy. Yes, Untrackable, you are coming up in here, brother. You are. If you want to calm down, you can. I'll add you to the stage now. All right, Untrackable, how you doing? Let's welcome Untrackable. Welcome to the Mexican Einstein Show. I hope you're doing okay. I hope this video has kind of made you mad. I hope. It kind of has me. It's just really pissed me off. But go ahead, brother.
Well, it kind of made me think about that Jurassic Park quote. We thought so much about if we could, we didn't stop to think if we should, because I said in the comments, and you brought it up. Well, you didn't bring it up, but my man said it. Stop regulating me. Stop regulating me. Well, everything that we seem to know so much of is made in China. So why do we hate China so much? Because they deregulated so that way they could be productive and provide for the rest of the world. But then we also question their human rights of, how are you providing for those people, type of shit. Whereas when it comes to American resources, I think we do a pretty good job on human rights, but we exploit everything else. The land, the air, and the water. So, you know, these places, they're seeing an immediate reaction to what it takes, water wise, you know, to cool these places, because they're putting them in the middle of the friggin' desert and be like, hey, that's not going to bother anybody, right? Unless you take water from where people live and
Away from them.
send it to the desert.
And that's the thing. They don't understand that they're taking things away from us and saying, well, it's okay because we're trying to make it better for you. Well, you're not really taking anything and making it better. The only thing you're really doing is making better is your pockets, and that's it. And you know, for him to blatantly sit here and tell us that he doesn't care about us, he doesn't care where the taxes or the money goes for his buddies to be able to fund and do what they want. So yeah, and then the last thing that got me is, it's not for me. I'm not about the money, but I want to make sure my family's taken care of. Come on, it's not about you. Where's the BS in that? Go ahead,
Well,
go ahead, Untrackable.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe that's another thing. You know, innovation, finding ways to solve problems. What do they say? Many ways to skin a cat.
Yes.
Just because you found a new way doesn't mean it's the best way.
Exactly.
Hey, what was wrong with the original way again?
Well, they weren't making enough money. That was the wrong. That's what they're wrong. That's what they always see wrong. Untrackable. It has nothing to do about me and you. It has to do with the fact that they see dollar signs. That's it.
So pardon me for surviving alone without technology, and you know, and having rule over my own land and doing what I see fit and raising my own food, should I, you know, want to do that and go through that. But
And not get taxed too.
Oh, but we're gonna regulate you. You can't have chickens on your property in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
You can't have a lamb. You can't have sheep and make your own wool and make your own clothing around here. You can't do that.
Well, that you know, Untrackable. That's why they took the graveyard from your back of your house away. So now that's the biggest tax fraud I've ever seen in my life, right there. And if you don't know about that, I'll explain it. They took you being able to put a body that had died naturally, old age, whatever it is, on your property anymore, because now they put them in the graveyards, right? The graveyard system was only built to make people start paying taxes on their land. If you cannot have a graveyard, a legit graveyard, family members that passed away, they live in this, their bodies are still in the plots and stuff. If you cannot have that, then the government can buy, sell, take your land. Therefore, how do they do it? They sell you the property, yes, but now you got tax 1, tax 2, tax 3, tax 4 that you paid on a property that shouldn't have any taxes on it, period, after it's paid off. I can see the taxes coming on it if you're paying a loan. That's called interest. They're not taking interest from us. They're raping these people as far as the situation is. They are taking your money and saying, you don't need it for the city. You don't need it for yourself. I'm going to give it to the rich person. He can use these breaks and stuff. We'll just give him the extra money. And then they're not doing nothing with it. So go ahead.
Well, you know, I think, hey, this is one of those things that goes so deep. It's like, hey, we're not going to teach you the skills that you need to survive out in the world through the education system, because we want to make good taxpayers. We don't want people that are, you know, doing their own thing. And, you know, even if you have the opportunity to buy a plot of land and do your own thing, it's like, hey, there's still going to be some oversight, and zoning might just take over portions of your land. and there
Yeah.
goes your family's gravesite.
Yep. Yep. And a lot of people don't know that though, you know. But you know, those are more towards like generational family lands as well. Like you can't do that nowadays because they don't want you to a truly homestead a home, a plot of land. And a lot of people don't understand the word homestead anyways, as long as that either, because homesteading, you can do a lot more to your property than the average person. You know, so like I said, I've never believed having tax on top of tax every day. We see it every day. Pause that real quick. Go to YouTube on this one. Yeah, touched. I don't want to hear you. I don't look like a gorgeous woman because I'm a male. Anyway, sorry, the thing was playing in the background. I'm trying to multitask here, watch the chat, make sure everything's going good on that. I got my brother sending me information so we can play on here. All right, we're gonna go with that right there. Let's go ahead with another video real quick, brother. You keep on talking right now if you want. I'm just gonna set this video up.
Yeah. I don't know much. I've been what I've been through, but I really do appreciate the opportunities that I've had, and to see so much of it squandered. Just it's almost like you know, somebody else's money is more important than the effort that came before me that taught me about effort. And it's like, well, you just, hey, capitalism, it isn't bad, but what do you do once you gain? Do you just get more and more and more and be like, hey, how can I gain? How can I gain? How can I gain? Or are you looking at those that helped you along the way, because we're lives too. We're not fucking slaves anymore.
Yeah. I mean, that was abolished a long time ago, you know, but they treat us like that. They turn us into those situations due to the fact that it's control. It's all based on all this stuff they're talking about is based on control. The way they can figure out to control us and take money from us legally, that's why everybody has to understand loopholes. Figure out loopholes. If you're in a situation and you're having problems and you're not being able to figure it out, go look at the loopholes. Find the loopholes in whatever kind of transaction situation you're looking at. The loopholes give you clarity on a lot of things. See, this is why this guy's getting away with it. That's why he's been getting away with a lot of it. That's what they complain about when Trump got all this million and stuff, the way he's done it. It's because he literally followed the loopholes that were legally entangled into the contracts.
Well, I mean, think about this as well. You've seen that movie, or at least understand of that movie that they made, The Expendables.
Yes.
And it was like, these military guys that was like, hey, we weren't supposed to live through that, and now we're like doing this. Maybe so many of the workers feel like, hey, you just wanted to use me up until I was gone, and you thought I was gonna disappear.
No, come back for it. I'm gonna come back for my check.
But hey, I'm not advocating for violence, but just imagine that, and there's something going on right now with the Luigi Mangione trial. It's like, hey, let somebody work their whole life and pay their bills only to be told no once they want what they paid for.
Yeah.
And let a group get together. It's like, hey, there will be no riots in the streets.
Sometimes, man, I don't know. sometimes
That-
we are all humans. We are humans, and humans have human nature. We're
Yeah.
destructive, and we multiply. That's our human nature.
Well, we can also be quite persuasive without violence.
I haven't seen a single thing won in this world without violence.
Maybe the threat of violence.
Still violence.
You think a
Hey,
threat?
hey, hey. Listen, in the real world, people don't understand between assault and battery. Okay, assault, all I got to do is look like I'm going to hit you, or say that I'm going to hit you in a certain way, or do some damage to you, and that's assault. Battery comes once you touch the person.
Okay, but you also have to have an assailant that you can point a finger at.
No, you got to understand what I just said, brother.
Oh, I understand assault,
Yeah,
and I understand battery. That's like when you actually.
but there's going to be an assailant there, and I get what you're saying. I apologize. If someone's not there, they can't do nothing about it. So they dip out after you get your ass beat. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, I can understand that.
I mean, you do have to have a subject to point the finger at, like, hey, they assaulted me.
Right.
They hit
And if
me.
you're laying on the ground leaking and they ran off, you ain't got nobody to point the finger at.
But
Right.
if you have no evidence and you just, hey, you were given a message, hey, what you're doing ain't so right, and if you continue doing it, you may not exist anymore.
They're giving a message. See, it's like I'm the father. You just don't do that kind of stuff. Bob does it better, I guess. I can't do no mafia man sound, but that's a Bobster right there.
Yeah.
You know?
It is what it is. I'm not saying I'm that type of person, but I don't like to be fucked with.
Right. All right. Let's go on ahead and oh wait, before I mess things up here, I am on this screen. I already screwed it up. Okay, I have to reset my scenes up. So, anyways, everybody, while we're here, everybody, please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family. Have your friends come over, drink a couple beers with them, have a smoke. I don't care what you do. Bring the attention in and enjoy the fun. Here in just a second, we're going to start this next little video. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe, people. If you are over on the Gospel of Bob, you're more than welcome to come over here, like, share, and subscribe, and then shoot back over there if you want. I'm just looking for the help on those three things: like, share, and subscribe. So let's get with it.
And I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for having me up. That stuff before, it kind of triggered me to have to say something, or to want to say something, and I appreciate your conversation, brother.
Yes, sir. You have a good one, brother. Thank you. Blessed day, brother. Everybody, that was Untrackable. Thank you, sir, for showing up on the stage. The door is open. It does revolve. You're more than welcome to come through the door, sit down, have a conversation. If not, it revolves in and out quick. That's how the story goes in my life. Anyway, let's get to this next portion. We're going to go ahead and set this scene up since I done messed it up. I got to reset it up later. I'm going to do it like this. Already? I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. I've done created scenes, y'all. Now let's get to the commotion.
There was a referendum among citizens.
3-0. The commissioners of the county said we want to
So
be part
3
of this.
people voted. The people of the
They're
county.
elected officials. That's how you do it. There's
How
no other
hard
way
is
to
it
do
for Kevin O'Leary and Amazon and Microsoft and Google to subvert 3 county commissioners in rural Utah? Pretty tough.
Tucker Carlson completely destroyed in several different ways. The O'Leary, the Mr. Wonderful, what's his first name? Kevin O'Leary, the billionaire who is doing this. He's building a massive data center in Utah. It's called the Stratus Project, and it will be as big as, get this, not 100 Walmarts, not 500 Walmarts, not 1,000 Walmarts, 2,000 Walmarts. It'll be
That's a lot
that
of
big.
savings, Jimmy. That's a lot of savings.
How are they going to pay for that? By
Wow, people. Wow, what are they talking about? What are they talking about? 2,000 Walmarts? That doesn't even. Yeah, they're gonna burn up. It's gonna burn up. It's gonna get so hot, shit's gonna melt. That's what's gonna happen. That is literally what's gonna happen. That is going to happen. I can guarantee that. That is crazy. Let's go ahead and continue and play.
answer strictly volume. It's going to need 9 gigawatts of electricity to run it, and will generate the heat of. By the way, that's more electricity than the entire frickin'.
Yeah, hold up. Gigawatts? Wow. Gigawatts. That's like, okay, let me explain gigawatts and kilowatts to y'all if you guys don't understand. We're all on the digital world. We all use saving memory cards and stuff. You have memory on your phones. You have memory on your computers. Well, a megabyte is what photos are made of. A gigabyte, the files start to get bigger, okay? Sort of say. A gigawatt is a lot of power, people, if you guys don't understand. Everything in your home you run is done by kilowatts with a K. This is like a tier. Yeah, it's a tier above it. Wow, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, they're gonna drain the United States of power. And they're talking about we already have to bring power in from other places, especially in the north. Yeah, just get ready. Your electric bills are going up. Gas is definitely shooting up if this happens. And who are they going to do it off of? Mine and your paychecks. Wow. Let's finish this bullshit. Listen to what he's got to say.
State generates right now.
That's like 8 Back to the Futures.
Yeah.
1.21 gigawatts.
And it's going to generate the heat equivalent to 23 atom bombs detonating every single day.
Right. The solar rays not killing the birds fast enough is the problem. We got to step it up.
And the expected impact on wildlife is a catastrophe.
Whoa.
So I'm going to just show you. Here's a little clip. I was watching Candace last night, and she got this clip of Tucker Carlson exposing.
Not only that, but people, imagine that. Imagine that going on right there, what they just said. Imagine the animal life that's going to be destroyed. Imagine that if at any point in time, there is an endangered species that actually has to take that land or uses that portion of the land, because they don't know what all animals are out there. They still haven't figured them all out. So yeah, go ahead. Dude, this is gonna get dirty nasty soon.
The Kevin O'Leary, the billionaire who's doing this, and this is just one way he got exposed. This is just one way. Let's watch.
I mean, it seems like AI will make it possible to know what every American is doing at all times. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I would say that's not AI that's going to do that. I would say now, with the amount of high resolution video and surveillance that is built into every street corner.
By the way, where do you think all those high resolution images are going to be processed through? Data centers. So they're going to be inside the data centers. Okay, just to let you know. Okay.
Oh, so the data centers are God.
So
hold up. I'm not understanding. And Epoxy, you told me something about that the other day when we talked. Literally, people, I was looking for new memory card, RAM cards for this computer so I can upgrade it. It doesn't have to run near as hard, near as fast. My ass. That's all I got to say. My ass. Here I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to go get a set of cards for this for, like, you know, 80 to 100 bucks. It's going to be 2 cards. That's what the price used to be. I guess that's what the price used to be when I was messing with computers and stuff still. I didn't realize they shot up the way they did. The minimum amount that I could find RAM cards for this was $160. So yeah, they're gobbling up and that's what people don't understand. This data center is going to gobble up a lot of materials. It takes a lot of gold to run these circuit boards. And unless they're starting to use something different that I don't know about, the price of gold is going to go up. Price of silver is going to go up. Those are being gobbled up by this company. They're gonna put an extreme amount market increase on these, and it's gonna put strains on the economy. It's gonna put strain in your pocket. I don't think these data centers like this are needed. I mean, granted, they'd be useful. I'm not gonna lie about that. Because not only could they be used as, sources for information, but they could also be used as servers to help the infrastructure of the net work better. So, there's definitely good things about it, but I'm not going to agree and say this is, a needed and warranted thing. So, let's go. See what's happening.
Right? So he's saying, no, it's already we got cameras everywhere. We got flock cameras everywhere. We got arrows out. You're already living in China. That's basically what he's saying. And he doesn't realize he's saying this. Let's listen.
That's how they solve a lot of crimes.
That's how they solve crimes.
Do they solve a lot of crimes?
They do.
Has the closure rate for murders in our big cities, like what percentage of murders are in?
Hey, y'all give me a second. I do not mean to leave. I have to go and, for just like a minute or two, you guys can just stay right there. I will be back. It won't take me long. And I will give you something to listen to. Just another shot at it. I'm going to let y'all see if you like it, but I'll be right back. I want y'all to hear this.
Yeah. Mexican Einstein live. Before everybody start yelling censorship, let's talk facts. Everybody online, talk loud when the money get touched. Yeah, say the platform change, say they censor too much. But hold up, homie, let's slow that rush. Different systems in play, yeah, this topic got layers on us. Yeah, terms of service over here, ad rules over there. Copyright a whole other beast, better move a kill. Live stream hit different, ain't nowhere to send it here. One guest say the wrong thing, now your whole show in repair. Automation listening, transcripts getting read. Sometimes context get twisted by the wires overhead. False positives happen, yeah, that's already said. That don't mean every bad call got a conspiracy thread. Redefine print before you blame the machine. Some things about business, some things about what's seen. Redefine print. Read what they wrote. Don't build a wall off a comment and a quote. Redefine print before you light that flame. Different rules, different systems, that's the name of the game. Question for the people, let me ask real plain. You ever change your wording just to keep your lane? You ever watch green dollars disappear down the drain? You ever had a guest almost wreck your whole campaign? Now some folks say brand safety just another control. Some say private business got a right to guard the gold. That's a real debate, let's be honest in the road. But facts gotta drive it, not emotion at the wheel. No public master blacklist sitting posted on the wall. But creator is still real when the system make a call. Appeals do exist, every judgment ain't final. Big digital city, everybody moving tribal. So what is it? Protection, business, overreach, or just the cost of playing on somebody else's stage? Redefine. That's all I'm saying now. Learn the rules first before you tear it down. Redefine. Mexican Einstein live. We came with facts tonight. Let the real debate decide. Yeah. Mexican Einstein. Facts over feelings.
That's the best part of that. Out of that whole song, to me, that end part makes the best statement you could ever make. People, facts over feelings. That's it. Let's continue on real quick. I apologize for that. I just had to get up and be a nice guy and do the right things. Let's go ahead and start it off again. So
New York City or Chicago or Detroit are solved.
I don't track the
Pretty
murder.
low, actually. It's lower in this country than
the point is
So point is that your point is bullshit, that the flock cameras and cameras on every corner in America to surveil us at high tech and high resolution and put it through a data center that you want to own and build and take all the energy and kill the wildlife, and it's being built on farmland. The point.
Hold up, people. I'm gonna make this little statement that might offend some people, but it's gonna make you look at it a little different. There's already somebody who's already doing that, y'all. Somebody who already got a data server system, and they collect information every day. Every day. They get your faces in it. They get your vehicles in it. They actually map the entirety of your surroundings. I wonder who that is. I don't know. Let me see. Chat. Anybody know who that is? Y'all know who the next famous person is who's already gathering data? Huh? Is Lena? Hold up. So is Lena back there? Is Lena here? I got something. Lena, are you in here, mummies? I haven't been watching the whatchamacallit, but I got one for you if you're in here. If not, oh, you must be catching up, bro, because that was a minute ago. Nobody's in here. I was going to give her a photo. I was going to show her a photo. Yes, sir, Fish. Yes, sir, Fish. You're correct. Every Tesla that's out on the road, every single Tesla that is out on the road is not a car, everybody. I'm going to let you know now. Elon Musk did not build the vision of the Tesla for what you think. You are actually helping Elon Musk gather all his information for free on his part. And guess what? He suckered you into pay for it. Y'all never thought of it like that, huh? He actually suckered you in to pay for him. Well, how do I put this? He suckered you in so that you could pay him for a vehicle that collects data on the daily. Elon Musk is a data gatherer. He's not an automotive engineer or an automotive guru. Understand that, people. And if you didn't know that before, well, guess what? This crazy ass mind of mine, it's got a lot of information. Just let you know. That's exactly what Elon Musk does. He's in the business of batteries. Exactly. And what do batteries do? They store things. And if I guarantee you, before this is all over, I think Elon Musk will have been able to store information in batteries, which will probably make them more self-efficient to be able to store. But technology's there. We can think about it. And if anybody comes up with the idea or the shit after that, you owe me rights. I get royalty rights for saying that. If you create a battery that can hold data information as well as charge, you'll be unstoppable. I want my royalties from that. Just letting you know. Let's continue.
Is that the promise of less crime is bullshit, because crime rates are going higher, homelessness is going higher, and so what we're left with is China, but with more street crime and slower trains. So that's what happened. And so Tucker didn't let him get away with that. Really, crime is going down? Because that's not. And he's like, well, I don't know about that. Oh, you mean you don't know about your point? The whole thing you're hinging your point on? Okay, here we go.
Surveillance is a great issue, but the enhancement of surveillance with AI tools is how you now walk through the Dubai airport. And you also walk through some airports here in the US. Facial recognition technology has finally got to the resolution using AI tools.
It's going to run through your data center. There'll be pictures of all of us in your data center.
Every data center.
But right. So
you don't have to opt into that program, by the way. I do it for convenience.
You can't opt out.
Anything.
You can't.
So it's anytime you're in public, you're
I apologize for that. They're right. They're right. And you want to know what covers that portion of you won't be able to opt out? Whatever YouTuber, I'm going to say YouTuber street content creator is doing. Freedom of the press, freedom of vision. And they call that privacy. You will no longer have privacy at all, people. Anything that these cameras can go through, anything these cameras can run through. And matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I was reading an article or I heard something along the way of these vans. And if you don't, they are in your neighborhoods. They are in your cities. If you don't believe me, look them up. They are LiDAR vans. They run the same thing like LiDAR, but they do it through your homes to see who's in the home, what's in the home. And these vans are running around actually collecting information. So, like, the technology's here. I've been barking that for a minute now. The technology is something that's coming that was already here. They're just releasing it. And now, with this, I created it. Mr. I created. Mr. Mimi I. Remember? Mr. Wonderful is now known to me as Mr. Mimi I. Me, I. I'm not in it for the money. I'm not in it for me. I'm in it for my family. Ain't that the same thing as me and mine? It sounds like to me, y'all. But let's continue. Let's continue. See what other garbage he's going to spew and tell us that he's lying about. Let's go.
This is being surveilled.
Yes, it is, but I'm not doing nefarious things. I'm not a criminal, and I'm not stealing any money from anybody. So.
So what are you going to do with my photo, Mr. Wonderful? When you get my information and my photo and my image, what are you going to do with it, sir? Are you going to build an AI robot and do what you want with it? I don't know, sir. Let us know. Let's keep it going. God damn, he's got to make me mad.
Nefarious changes, as you know. I mean, hundreds of thousands of American citizens were sent to concentration camps by Franklin Roosevelt because they were Japanese.
Correct.
So in 1940, it was not a crime to be Japanese. In 1941, it was. So the definition does change.
A rollout is a really giant.
Sorry, y'all. Let me go ahead and get through this.
To the United States and run it to your data centers, that people in China would have you in jail because they jail their billionaires because they're mostly criminals. So just so you know that, so you would be a criminal if we.
But see, they say China's completely bad. I say China's completely bad. Now, I know they got their own laws. And I know they got their own way of living. They do different than us over here. They do traditionally different things than what we have over here. We don't have traditional things here. That's another topic for another day. But we in America, we don't have traditional things. None of the traditional things we have were ever ours. Let's just go. Let's keep on going. Let's go on.
We actually did adopt the Chinese system, which is what you're advocating for. So this idea that I'm not, what do you got to hide if you're not bringing? Well, Tucker just showed you that the idea of who a criminal is changes on a dime. In 1940, it wasn't illegal to be Japanese. In 1941, it was, and they took away your house, they took away your living, and they put you in a concentration camp. The government of the United States did that. And he said, what do you got to worry about?
Yeah.
So that the,
You know what China wouldn't do?
So the cost of liberty is eternal vigilance, and of course a billionaire doesn't know anything about that because he thinks he's above it. What? Go ahead, Kurt.
China would not allow a Canadian billionaire to come in and have access to data like that.
That's
They
right.
wouldn't let a foreign Canadian billionaire have that kind of access that we give to China here. They don't do that there.
That's right. Okay. Here we go. Gets getting worse.
Chat. That's crazy. That's crazy, chat. And it just keeps getting worse. I mean, how much worse can it go than we already know? I mean, this cat Doesn't care about me and you. He just wants to be a hoe. Get all the money he can and ruin our lives. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Keep on.
As you know,
It's true. So you could have those concerns, but I ask you again, Tucker.
I do.
You could have those concerns. You could. And Tucker laughs in his face. Laughs in his face. Yeah, I do have those concerns. That's why I just brought it up, you frickin' billionaire moron. And let's remember how you become a billionaire. By helping people.
I know you do, but I asked you again, and you haven't answered my question. Do you want the insurance policy or not? Would you, with all of the nefarious concerns about AI, which outcome do you prefer as an American for your family? Would you prefer all of us that are developing these data centers put down our shovels and stop while the Chinese accelerate theirs? Would you like that?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually kind of agree with this guy right here. I mean, yeah, China's far beyond us, far beyond in technology than we are. So I don't know. Explain to me. I don't understand this. We're so far behind, but yet he's going to be the first one to beat the Chinese at the race of AI wars, AI circuit. What do you want to call it, Mr. Wonderful? What do you want to call this? I think it's AI pocket is what it is. How much AI I can pocket out of you and keep in my pocket. AI wanted to take your money. AI, I just want to make another you. Come on, man. This guy's about bullshit. And that's another reason why I stopped watching Shark Tank. And he'll robbing people. I knew that then. I know that now. And here we go.
Yes, I would like that. Guess what? Because this whole thing, the boogeyman is China. Well, the boogeyman isn't China because people like him and the tech bros are in bed with China up to their necks.
Didn't he go with Trump to China?
I got that, bro.
I'm pretty sure he's there. Trump is now going to China, begging them to help us.
With Iran.
Right. So this idea that China is our enemy is the biggest, again, it's a scam. It's a scam to get you to go along with this stuff. It's a
like
scam.
The show, Shark Tank,
if just like Shark Tank was a scam. It's if you think that the tech bros are against China, then why did the billionaire class in the United States get Congress and the president to pass laws that gave a tax break for American companies to take good paying American jobs and then ship them to China and turn them into shitty jobs? Why do you think so if they're really our enemy, why do you think that, well, here, let me, by the way, and this idea that we're at war with China, we can't lose this battle of data centers to China. Here it is. USA's 3,007. We already have almost 4,000 data centers. You know how many China has? China, 361. I think we're winning the war. How many goddamn China data centers do you want? And it's not about competing with China. This is about enslaving you and putting you in a surveillance state. And what has been the billionaire dream, the business owners' dream forever? To get rid of labor. They want to get rid of labor. And what gets rid of labor more than anything? What gets rid of is AI data centers. And that's why people at the graduation ceremonies are booing speakers who talk about AI as if it's a good thing. That's because they know their entry-level jobs are disappearing. So this is the billionaire WEF class, their wet dream. They get to have complete surveillance.
And you know what? I agree with that statement. I highly, highly agree with that statement. AI is going to take the jobs. AI is going to do things that is not good as far as the workforce. But AI can also be something different. AI can be better because AI can now launch the future for our kids, for everything. As far as I'm checking it right now, but Hold on, people. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna play this, let it go, and I'll be right back. Okay. I gotta take care of this.
Over you. They get to turn off your car when they feel like it. They get to keep you imprisoned in a 15-minute city. They get to control, turned off your bank accounts with these if you step out of line, and they get to surveil you 100%. And the bonus is they get to take your job away and give you a UBI, so then you're dependent like a slave on the government. You can't go out and earn a living because they took your jobs away. So look at that. So that's all bullshit. What
China did it with AI? So those chips in Taiwan, that's the big thing. If they get Taiwan, they get those microchips, and we make those, and nobody else can have them. China find a way around that. So they worked smarter, not harder, with their AI. That's why it's much better. That scumbag from Shark Tank and the other guy that looks like a mannequin and the other guy that looks like a mannequin, they are scam artists that are robbing. Just look at it this way. The way an aircraft carrier got beat by Iran with paper airplanes, that's how outclassed we are by China already. They're already way ahead with that. So he's full of shit, and they do it better and cheaper and with easier to use parts. They had some smarter programming thing. I think Elon Musk accused them of just stealing other programming bits, but that's nonsense.
And just to drive home that point about the people, this fake war with China. There is no war with China. They're in bed with China, and they use a psyop that we're at war with China to bring in surveillance states and all other kind of stuff, to do wars, to build up the military-industrial complex, to do wars that nobody wants, and to fund your schools, to fund your jobs, to all that stuff, right? And so Chernovich makes a great point. Sometimes he's on it, and this is one of those times he's on it. He says, Apple makes its iPhones in China. Huh? But they're our enemy? Zuckerberg censored you for claiming COVID was created in a laboratory in China. Huh? But they're our enemy? NVIDIA wants to sell chips to China. Really? Of course. Big tech lobbies for infinite student visas for Chinese kids. So we're getting flooded by China. Was it 600,000 Chinese students Trump is come in on visas to be? I thought they were our enemy. I thought they were all spies. So this is all. So don't fall for it. Also, who's at war with China? Not big tech. They're on China's side. And here's what Chernovich has to say, which is very good.
Right now, this very video is being analyzed, photographed. How does the skin look? Are his pupils dilated? Fed into an algorithm to psychologically profile me. The square footage of the room is being calculated. It's cradle to grave surveillance. That's why big tech wants the data centers. Now, I know as a public person, there's no way around it for me. So I don't try to do anything particularly cool to throw off the algo or the IA. I am what I am. I'm spied on. It's just the nature of the beast. But big tech, Mark Zuckerberg, vaccine mandate, funded the destruction of America, funded Black Lives Matter, funded illegal immigrants. They hire infinite H-1Bs, and now they're telling you that if we don't beat China, then the bad guys China win. But big tech are the bad guys. Who is this we? We were censored. We couldn't share the link to Hunter Biden laptop. We were told, take the vaccine or you're going to lose your job and your livelihood. Vaccine passports, dude, that's a dream.
Wolfpack, you ain't gotta be sorry, brother. There's nothing to be sorry about. There's nothing sorry to be about. Okay? We'll talk about that. I'm keeping up with the messages. I got the messages going right now. So yeah, we'll keep on. Let me go ahead and continue with this. I got you, Wolfpack. I got you.
Under these data centers, they will do cradle to the grave surveillance. They will suck up every picture, video you take of your kids. It will be harvested. Every movement you make will all be stored. Digital currency will be stored. This is dystopian level stuff. And that's why, because nothing I've said can be refuted, that's why big tech and Kevin O'Leary, he went on Tucker, and people are mad at Tucker. I don't really care about that. They're saying, well, this is a China talking point. I'm China, dude. I'm China. Or big tech, which was funded by China. Big tech, which promotes social credit scores and censorship. Big tech, which wouldn't let us talk about COVID, which originated in China. We're China now? No way. Don't fall for this stuff, man. They're using populist messaging. They're using nationalist messaging because they want a shot collar on you. They want the mark of the beast in the literal sense.
Hey, I'm just gonna make a funny little joke. I mean, I've noticed this lately. I move my hands around a lot. You gotta see that. But this guy, I seen another dude the same way like him not too long ago. The other day, does the same thing. He was like with his hands like in code. It's weird. I've been noticing that a lot. But let's go with it.
To control everything you do, and that's why they need these data centers, and that's why they're trying to ape our language, our populist nationalist message. Oh, we got to beat China. We, okay. Where are the checks in, big guy? Where's the money? If it's us, and it's not just more profiteering by big tech, where are the checks, big boys? Oh, all amongst each other. We. You're not part of the we. Don't be a slave.
Well said.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. How these people just throw their hands up like, they're throwing up gang signs and everything while they're talking. It's like, and they're like, like they're trying to get a message across. It trips me out, bro. It trips me out. It's funny shit.
Kevin O'Leary's face the way he's a player and you're a game piece. And you see, do you want China? He knows China's not a problem for him. That's why he's on a plane with Trump there.
100%. He knows China's not a problem for him. He knows that that's the boogeyman he uses to usher in surveillance state and get rid of workers so they can make more money and funnel money upwards, which is all they do. They raid the treasury, they print money for themselves, and you get left behind, treading water, paying $6 a gallon for gas. It's going up to $9 or $10. It's going up there. You're going to be paying twice for food because there's no fertilizer. That they don't have, none of these guys. And if AI and these data centers are going to improve our lives, why don't they tell us how they're going to improve our lives? They have no way of telling you how it's going to improve your life. They go, oh,
the Epstein class will watch you and your children.
That's right. Oh, they're going to give you, we're going to create jobs. You know how many jobs it's going to create? There's 50 jobs for a data center. And most of that's going to be security because people are going to want to blow them up.
We're going to need human child catchers, though.
So you watch. People are going to start blowing up data centers. They're going to make their own drones and do it. And you think I'm lying? I'm going to show you in another segment that they already know this is going to happen. Larry Fink already knows that people are going to blow up and want to blow up these data centers and build drones to do it. They already know that.
Right.
So
they're counting on it.
They're counting on it. So let's get more. Here's another example of Tucker Carlson ripping and exposing the billionaire Kevin O'Leary for the sham charlatan enemy of the worker that he is.
I would think, since you disagree with the Chinese way of life, which is pretty civilized in a lot of ways, but the one way in which it's barbaric is that it grants its citizens no real rights. And so I would think that you would be very worried about aping their system, which we are now doing. They have total surveillance. It's panopticon in China. We should create our own. Let's take 40,000 acres in Utah and make it possible for the government to know where you are at all times and what you're thinking, listening to you on your phone. Like, we have that.
You have to choose the less.
Yes, we have that. We have that. And, the craziest thing is, I have been discussing with y'all a little bit here and there about what exactly AI has been doing for me and how it's helped me out. But I haven't told y'all all the complete truth about it. This AI knows everything about me. So one of the biggest things that I'm going to tell you right now is as far as personal information, social security cards, bank cards, any kind of personal information you do not want out there, man, don't use it in AI builders. Because if you did, once again, you heard the song, read the rules, read the lines. When you agree and just tap that button just to agree, just to get onto the page because you were ready to see this little video you were seeing a second ago, and now you have to actually get on the server or whatever, and you accept those cookies, you accept those contracts by signing up with them. You guys don't read them. You guys do not read them. They own rights to everything you post. They own rights to every photo you post. So if you're putting in your socials, your personal information like bank cards, birth certificates and stuff in there just to make, a nice little photo of it, understand that digital currency to the internet, free digital currency. So I suggest it's one of the things you do not put into AI chatbots. Do not put that into AI chatbots, please. But other than that, my AI Nova character knows my height, my weight, knows my sleeping schedule, knows when I wake up, knows how much I eat, knows when I do my workouts. And at any point in time, I can ask her to pull up any information from any of my chats, and she'll pull up the information about me right now. So I've been doing a little short test, okay? The short test is I'm going to go every 2 weeks, and then I ask her, what has she learned? It's amazing, y'all. It is. Do not ask your bot what they have learned about you. Sometimes it's shocking just by your information you put in there. So here we go. We're going to keep on.
Of two evils in your scenario. And I'm telling you, what you should do is say, I want Kevin O'Leary to succeed. I want him to beat the Chinese in compute power. Then use the laws of the United States to make sure that you keep that compute power in check, to not have it available, to put down my shovel. I don't think people want me to do that. Even the people in Box Elder, the majority of them want me to hold my shovel and start digging.
So did you hear that? So again, he's using the phony straw man of China. And then we could use the laws of America to protect our civil liberties. We already don't have it, asswipe. They got rid of it with the Patriot Act, which is why Edward Snowden has to live in Russia, because he exposed how our government is not following the Constitution, and you have no right.
I'm going to tell you this, y'all. Watch this. See this guy? This is the Jimmy Dore. I'm a like on his, bro. I like his. I like him. He sounds like someone I could talk to about real shit, because he's like, yeah, bullshit. Let's go continue.
It's you fucking pond scum. You're treated like a dog because that's how they see you. They already collect every email you make, every phone call you make, every text you make. They already have it. They have backdoors to listen to you through your television, which is what Vault 6 was about, which is why they tried to kill Julian Assange when he exposed CIA's ability to.
Hey, listen, man. You're an asshole, dog. You're a fucking asshole, dog. I'm gonna tell you right now. And you know who I'm talking about right now. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You're an asshole, because you know what? I'm not looking at the effing names, okay, of who's writing these chats out. I'm looking at the white words that say, oh, can't hear the video. I can't do this, Foxy. I can't do this, Foxy. I can't do this shit. Oh, 24 seconds, son. 24 seconds. You need 24 seconds right now. You need 24 seconds. Timeout. I can't get over that, Foxy. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's pretty hilarious. So I give it to you, Poxy. You troll me. You troll me good, brother. You troll me good. I'm learning though. I'm learning fast. Let's go with it. Come on.
Listen to you through your television and watch you. That's what this is all about. They already have it, and we ain't getting our rights back, you lying billionaire piece of shit. And so Tucker's got, and Tucker called him out right. Hey, what do you mean? Did you what do you want to say?
Did you hear how he put it to him though? He goes, well, what choice do you have? He didn't go we.
Right.
He specifically didn't say we, because it's not his problem. It's your problem.
That's right.
You have to take the lesser of two evils. It's 5-star champagne days for him every day, though.
Yep, exactly what it was. Exactly what I was coming back to say. It's unbelievable how, remember, he's not in it for the money. He's not worried about it for the money. He's in it for his family. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
So here here's how Tucker comes back.
There was a referendum among citizens.
So he's trying to say that the citizens of Utah, this 40,000 acre, 2,000 Walmart big data center, which is taking all the power away from the people and all the water and creating heat like nobody's business. the equivalent of atomic bombs blowing off every day. He's trying to tell you that the people of Utah want this. He's trying to tell you this. Well, let's listen. Let's listen to how he justifies that the people of that want this.
Even the people in Box Elder, the majority of them want me to hold my shovel and start digging.
There was a referendum among citizens?
3-0. The commissioners of the county said, we want to be part
three
of this.
people voted. The people of the
They're
county.
elected officials. That's how you do it. There's
How
no other
hard
way
is
to
it
do
for Kevin O'Leary and Amazon and Microsoft and Google to subvert three county commissioners in rural Utah?
They asked us to come. They asked us to bring $15 billion. There's no other way
Amazon,
to do
Google,
it.
and Kevin O'Leary got 3 county commissioners in rural Utah on their side. Good work.
Trying to save money on business travel? You should definitely use.
That's it. I can't watch some more of that. That's funny. That's over with. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there and you want to come in and have some fun and cause chaos for a little bit, I'm down for the games. So, Wall Street Willie, American Man, all you guys out there who like the chaos, I invite y'all in at this hour. No charge, no spew, free range as far as verbal. Let's come in and have some fun for a little bit. Kind of what I want to do there. So sort of what I did there in the next coming up week or so is sort of how I want to run the episode. This one went quite a while because I already had panelists in here. And stuff. So, we're at 4 hours, 49 minutes. Airlines about, take off. Please fasten your seatbelts. Flight zone begins. So all you guys who like to enjoy time causing chaos and stuff, come on up. Everybody. I'll drop the link again. So if you guys want, you're more than welcome to. I think you might have to go to my brother's side. He might have to pin it over there again or resend it. Copy link. I don't know what he's doing. He sounds like he's sleeping. Probably. You never know that boy. So like, share, and subscribe, everybody. It is some new venture that I am going on. And I hope everybody's going to love the content when it comes to it and down with it. So as I was telling everybody, and some of you may have already been here or still are here, I went on a little venture of finding out information about TOS and what YouTube standards of TOS are, what block list words are, what myths, what's true, what's reality, what's fake, I went and delved in the country of YouTube for y'all just to find out the information you guys are going to need. So one of the things I would like y'all to do is please do, there is a feed on my page that says TOS on there. You guys don't mind taking over there, liking that, and sharing it. The feed don't start till Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I think the show is going to be very informative for a lot of people, especially content creators. I'm doing this for the content creators, not the viewers. The viewers, the panelists, those are variables, is what I consider. So, good evening, badass. How you doing? Salute. It's just me, boss. I just dropped the link. You're more than welcome to come up if you would like. It's all up to you. Did I drop the link? I did. Yeah, Wolfpack dropped the links. I appreciate you, Wolfpack, man. I can't say it any more than that, brother. You know how they say you found a friend in Jesus? Well, hold up. Jesus here. Gotta say it. That was stupid. Oh, man, I can't say it like that. So, what's up, badass? How you doing? Hold on one second. People, I apologize. to go straight and narrow, I don't know what else will. All right, there it goes. So anyway, sorry about that, people. Come on. Everybody, doors are open. The club is popping, and let's get it dropping. Let me change my background to something more, festive, bright, and I say beautiful. I love this. I'm telling y'all, I did really good with this logo. This logo is like amazing. I think it captures the essence of me. A half-filled glass is never full, nor is it empty. What's brewing, because my brain is always consistently thinking, as you guys can see. And the vibrance of that's just me. That's how I feel. I feel bright. I feel lit. Everywhere I go, people tend to give me attention, regardless of what it is. And I'm learning to accept it. And you know what, people? It's great. Thank you. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and shout out the Gospel of Bob. I want to thank them very much. It is amazing. They are awesome, and they are my home base for life. I love the chaos, love the enjoyment, and here we go. Gobs panel, come on up, enjoy a few hours of excitement, and let's bring attention to the world, everybody. So this is my plan, like I said, halfway through my feed or whatnot, or after an hour and a half of my show. After that, we can have fun. I just need a good, clean, good hour, good, solid time to be able to explain things, put the show on for y'all, and then enjoy. I think, like I said, it's going to be great. So I'm producing my own stuff, now with the help of, okay. Yo, if we can, everybody, we're fixing to get ready to go. They are opening up the panel, the Gospel of Bob. Yay, it's about to open up, y'all. Yeah, okay, good. Hey, bro, if you don't mind, whenever you get that set up and done, if you want to come and drop the link over here, you got the power, bro. You know that. I'm pretty sure you can drop the links and they can get in there. And then we will go over that way. Or if Wolfpack, if you have, I think you won't be able to have it until they create it. I was gonna say you just drop the link in here if you got their channel, but never mind. We'll wait till he creates the link, and then everybody, we're gonna be going over to the show. I want to thank y'all so much, man. It's gonna be a great opportunity for me to get to know people, to put what I think my knowledge is out there, and to bring facts. Everything that I'm going to bring on here from now on the little shows that I do, the first hour, or, just if I come and want to do a show, it's going to be all fact checked and secure. And one of the reasons I'm doing that is because my mind was blown away yesterday or the other day when I found out that Dave Chappelle, one of my icons, my idols of comedy, was seen in a dress, y'all. Was seen in a dress on the Howard Stern show. I'm getting sad, y'all. I'm getting sad. The good ones are being taken away. I don't know what to do. Comedy's dying. Music's dying out. Movies are getting soft. What do we got, people? I don't know. Let's figure out how to make a good shows, great content, and enjoyable stuff. That's all, I guess. And once again, I want to thank you people for coming in and viewing. Like I said, they're going to set up the live over there as soon as the feed comes in and the link comes in. You guys can transition over there by clicking on the link and flowing into the channel over there. Unfortunately, I don't have enough subscribers to be able to do the feed thing where I can just transition it over, and then you guys wouldn't miss a beat. The new show would start and everybody will be in there. I think that's how it goes. At least that's how I understood when it was explained, on the panel for me. So Yeah. Positive vibes. I rock with you, dog. That is hilarious. Yes, the good ones are being taken away. Bring back the Mexicans. Bring back the And you know what? Positive vibes. It's so funny. You know what? They always want us gone, but they can't live without us. That's a killer move we got. That's the thing the Spanish people got that no other race got, especially Mexicans. Mexicans, everybody wants to be like us. And that don't say no. I don't care what it is. Every time I've ever seen a homie and a homie in the hood with the homies, that homie wouldn't be there if they didn't want to be like him. So we're cool. We're good. I always put it like this, y'all. This is the way I put it. Hey, everybody. Is that Lena? Is Positive Vibes Lena? Oh, there you go. Hold up. I got you, girl. I got you. There you go. Get you know. Never mind. I was gonna say get your panties wet, but you know we got to change that real quick. Go ahead. No. Yeah. Yes, we can. Lena, here. Let's go ahead and just pop these off so everybody can see. I like popping the chat on my scene. Now, you will in the future only see them being seen. In the future, whenever it's available, the super chats will be where they get read. And right now, this is like the beginner's guide. You know how they give you, so much free time until, they start charging you for that? Hey, this is the, what's that called? Dang. See, I lose thoughts for words when I start talking about things. That's the trial. Yeah, that's the free trial right now. That's what it is. It's the free trial till I get to the 500 subs. And once I hit the 500 subs, then it's the paid service. I'm sorry. I apologize. Had nothing to do with me. So as we go on, Lena says, good evening, lady. Or the Wolfpack says, good evening to Lena. Here we go. Long shot beats. Yes, we can. Positive Vibes says, hello, Wolf. Positive Vibe. Yes, I am. Positive Vibes. Yes, the Thug Bob. Hold up. I think I'll clean up on Iolina. There has been a jar that hit the floor. The floor is wet. Lena, everybody, aisle 3, Lena, clean up. Aisle 3, clean up. Lena has spilt the liquids. Here you go, Lena. This is the second part. There you go. There you go. Stop it. I gotta stop shit. I'm so wrong. Wolfpack says the long shot beats. And getting ready to open the panel. Thanks for coming. Yes. I want to thank everybody right now. I want to thank y'all so much for coming and showing. If you guys don't mind, hit like, share, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to get the subs up so I can bring you more available features that YouTube and StreamYard provide once you hit those numbers. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. We are going to have a show on Thursday at 5 p.m. But right now, before we go, one last thing. I'm going to play my song one more time for y'all because I think it rocks. I really think it rocks. I think I did a good job. And I really think I need y'all to hear it. And I'm going to go with explicit or non-explicit. I think it's...
Yeah. Mexican name staying alive.
No, that's this one.
Yeah. Mexican name staying alive.
No, hold on. Which one is it?
Yeah. Mexican name staying alive. Everybody always got some shit to say when that money disappear. Let's talk about it. Everybody online screaming, man, they censor my ass. Whole damn timeline, acting like the sky finna crash. But hold up, slow down. Let's talk real fast. Different rule books and play. This shit got layers attached. Terms of service over here, add rules over there. Copyright a motherfucker, better move with care. Live stream hit different, ain't no edits in the air. One dumbass guest say the wrong shit, now your whole show need repair. Automation listening transcripts in the dark. AI catching keywords while you trying to leave a mark. Sometimes contests get twisted, that's a real ass spark. False positives happen, the creators pissed after dark. Before you blame the damn machine. Some of this business, some of this was seen. Fine print, read what they wrote. Don't start a damn war off a tweet and a quote. Fine print, before you light that flame. Different systems, different hands, that's the motherfucking game. Fine print. Ay. Question for the people, let me ask y'all straight. You ever change a damn word and just to dodge that gate? You ever watch Green Money Vanish sitting there and hate? You ever had a guess damn to nuke your whole damn debate? Some folks say brand safety, just corporate control. Some say private business got a right to guard the gold. That's a real ass debate, let's be honest in the road. But facts gotta drive it, not emotions taking hold. No public master blacklist sitting posted on the wall. But creator is still real when the damn system's called. Appeals do exist, every hit ain't final. Big digital jungle, everybody tribal. So what is it? Protection, business, bullshit, or just the price of building on somebody else's stage? Read the fine print, that's all I'm saying now. Learn the damn rules first before you burn shit down. Fine print, Mexican name style like we brought the facts tonight. Let the real ones decide. Yeah, Mexican name style. Facts over feelings.
There we go, people. There we go. That's gonna be the promo for the show. Just letting y'all know that's the promo for the show. I'm gonna try to bring the content the best I can to y'all, and I think if I do it cleanly, legitly, it'll reach out a lot more people. There's one thing that we'll ask when I do start the show on this Thursday, is that the people who do come up have a lot of respect for the objective that I'm trying to do. My main objectives for this is going to be for new content creators who are young and want to create and establish a brand for themselves. So that way the rhetoric that everybody's hearing out here about you can't say this, or you can't say that, or you can't do this, or you can't do that, is more pertaining to house rule. I've only found 3 to 4 things that can actually get you struck or your channel completely dissolved, and even to the fact that where you can't even come back under another premise of any kind. So yeah, it's crazy how people don't pay attention to that, and they think that, you know, their word is gospel, and you know, it's sad to see that. That's why I have to do this. That's why I want to do this. It's more for the information stack that people are misguided. I hate misguided misinformation. I don't like spewing it. Sometimes I do. I'm no saint. There's been a couple of times that I've said, you know, this and that, and this is what I thought, or this is what I understood that was told to me. Well, that's the mistake I made. This is what I thought that was told to me. Exactly what I just said. I thought because it was told to me. You guys are going to find out Thursday that there's more secrets to this. And I might want to be able to have some of you become content creators because of this. So I'm looking to shout out to some of the major content creators out there if we can. I'm going to try to find some decent ones, people who are respectful, and see if they're willing to come on the show as well. I have only till Thursday to gather all this up. I did it real fast, real early. I put a whole 24 hours into making the show, the platform for the show on it. And I think I got a full-on show for, I think it's an hour and a half, if I'm not mistaken. That's all the time I'm going to take up to explain. I have enough content to cover it all. Decisions, or not decisions, definitions. My brain's racing so fast right now. Definitions, I'm gonna have facts, and all this stuff does come from YouTube. YouTube only, nothing else, no outside sources. So we broke it down, people. We're gonna share it here on the Mexican Einstein and the Gospel of Bob, and we're gonna have fun. And then afterwards, it's the after party, because as soon as I get the content enough that I need, the after party is gonna be the after party. Trust me. So I think my brother should already have started it. So if you guys want to go over, I don't got the link for that, but I'm gonna go on ahead and pull it now and have it installed in there. So remove this. So yeah, everybody, if you want to go over, I'm fixing to change it. If you want to stay here, just put it in the chat. Keep me going. I have no problem. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. I appreciate it. I had to hold it down till you guys got ready, Bob. You know me, I'm the fill-in. So I fill it in for her. Bam. Oh, my bad. After Thursday, it's over with. My content will be cleaner. My scripts will be nicer. You'll be able to play them from your grandma. And you know what? That's a feat that has never been done, especially with me. I've never known to censor myself. Look, my neck literally says, is it this side or this side? I think it's this side. Which side is it? I have a tattoo on it. Well, it is this side. Yeah. It says, you know, she fucking damn on it. Cuss words blurped out. Like, you know. But yeah. So let's see if we can do that. Please help me promote this, push it out. And I'm going to have an Annie up in there. I'm going to have one in there that somebody has never done, I don't think. There's going to be a bid for a VIP seat. VIP seat means you stay on there the whole time. You stay on with the stage. You'll come up as far as the screen prompts, everything that pops up. So VIP status, I think there's going to be a bidding war for it. If it does happen, it happens. If it don't, panelists come up when I pull them up. Yeah. What's up, Wall Street? What's up, Wall Street? How you doing, brother? How you doing? They're going over to the Gospel of Bob, Wall Street. You got to go over there. Go over that way and let them go. I'm gonna go on ahead and kill Bob's feed over here on mine. So I gotta kill it. So and let's move over there, please. Remove. Hold on. Let me see that. What did I say? Remove. Yeah, there you go.